I can tell if I get you. Right, tomorrow I'm taking on my biggest cycle to date, 133 kilometres around the Cotswolds for the Cotswolds Classic cycling sportif. Don't know, but yeah, just been out for a quick spin, check everything works. Now I'm just cleaning my bike down, sort my tyres out, make sure everything's ready tomorrow so there's no mechanicals. But yeah, let's go on with it. So, just had dinner, washed up, mushroom and treats for us also. Thank you very much, Hannah, for sorting that out. And earlier I sorted out my bike, all clean, ready in the garage to go in the car in the morning. Hopefully no mechanicals, checked tires, checked everything. Hopefully all good. So now I'm just sorting out my nutrition plan for tomorrow. Big shout out to 4Endurance for sending over the products nutrition. They send over some gels, 30 gram gels, 45 gram gels, some bars, electrolyte bars, jelly bars, electrolytes, and the carb mix, and the cool looking bottle. So yeah, big shout out to these guys, getting me through the next few months worth of training. So when I wake up, I'm gonna have my porridge, probably a bit of toast and peanut butter, and then before we start, I'll get a 30 gram gel down me, and then in my 2 bottles, I'm going to have 90 grams in each bottle. That will do me for the first 3 hours before we get to the aid station, about the 90 kilometre mark. So the first hour, 60 grams, about 2/3 of a bottle, plus 45 gram gel. So it's about 105 grams of carbs. Second hour, another 2/3 of a bottle, and then a 30 gram bar, 20 gram jelly. Then third hour, finish off the bottles, last gel, and then in the last hour we'll have no carb mix left in the bottles, so we're just going for 45 gram gel, 30 gram bar, 20 gram jelly, and that should be about 95 grams to finish us off with, and some water will fill up in the bottles at the aid stations. This has electrolytes in it, and it's not too hot of a day, so not going to top it up with electrolytes, and then just hope that the water for the last hour from the aid station is enough. They might have some electrolyte mix there, but I'm not going to take any electrolytes with me. So it's looking like it's about 400 grams of carbs over the 4-ish hours. But yeah, looking forward to it. I've got to be there for 7:30, so I'm going to get up about 5 o'clock-ish. I think we're going to leave about 6:10. Go over to Stratford upon Avon, and then yeah, my mate Aaron's joining me, which will be good fun. Hopefully we can get in a good time. He's a speedy cyclist, so we'll see what he's got. Hopefully I'll sit on his tail all day and then pip him at the end. Doubt that'll happen, but we'll give it a go. Right, I'm gonna pack up, go to bed, see you in the morning. Let's go on with it. Right, it's currently 5:15, Saturday morning. Got my porridge with toast, peanut butter, and coffee and banana. Bit tired, didn't get the great night's sleep, but it's not the end of the world. I'll get this down me, sort out my carb bottles, my nutrition, pack everything up, get everything in the car, and get going in about 40 minutes or so. Let's get this down. See you in a minute. Right, it's 6:20, on the way to Stratford upon Avon, got an hour and 20 drive, car's all packed up, had my breakfast, done the emergency loo visit, had my coffee, feeling good. Got Hannah behind the camera. We're going to Stratford upon Avon. We've got an Airbnb tonight, so it should be a nice 24 hours in the Cotswolds. The car's all packed up, bike's looking good, nice and clean, and I'm excited. We've got a 120 kilometre loop around the Cotswolds, starting at Stratford upon Avon, sort of going down to Cheltenham direction, 1,300 metres of incline. It's not too bad, but there's a couple of killer hills in the middle. So hopefully my mate Aaron, who I'm doing the course with, doesn't drop me like the feather he is. But we'll see. Looking forward to it, feeling good. Let's go on with it.
Red sky in the morning, shepherd's morning.
That's not a fucking saying.
It is.
No, it's not. You just made that up on the spot.
It's not, it means that it's going to rain today.
Isn't it like red sky tonight, shepherd's delight?
Yeah, red sky in the morning, shepherd's morning.
Yeah, that sounds like morning. I need a post. Right. Put my gels and everything in. Feeling good. Aaron's just gone to register. He's got a very nice bike. There you go. Here's Aaron. Aaron, say hello to the camera.
Hello.
So yeah, we're going to head off in a second. Registered. Got my number. 7675. And yeah, Aaron's had a couple of issues with his rear tyre. And it not being pumped up and a bit punchy, but hopefully.
Run it on a
Right. Aaron has gone to the loo. Currently waiting for him to go to the start line. Lovely day for it. Taking off the sleeves because it's warmed up a bit. The sun is out. Hopefully I don't freeze my tits off on cycle. So the start time for the long course which we were doing was 8 to 8:30. We ended up leaving around 8:25. So most of the speedy cyclists I'd hoped to follow had already shot off. This meant for the most of the day we were overtaking cyclists ahead of us. Right, about 25-30 minutes in, feeling good so far. Aaron's cleats got all clogged up with mud, so he had to stop quickly. Had a bit of a breather. We left a bit late on the long ride. GCN. The plan is we're going to go zone 2, low zone 3 for the first half, the first 2 hours or so, and then the second half we're going to go for it. Put some power down. Hopefully we catch up some people and they join onto our group soon. But at the minute it's just the two of us. Been overtaking quite a few people. But yeah, it's very friendly. Got quite a lot of people all over the place. The first half of the course was into a bit of a headwind. I'd hoped to stay in zone 2, but had to put down more effort to maintain a decent speed. In hindsight, we really should have gone off in a bigger group. On top of this, Aaron had his fair share of issues with his bike. The day before, he had to replace his brakes, he had a tyre which wouldn't seat properly, so was running on 20 psi, and he had a squeaky bottom bracket whenever he put down some power. We got to the first hill around 30 kilometres in, and it doesn't look very steep, but trust me, it was. It was getting to about 20% incline at some points, and was about 2 kilometres long. I've now realised that avoiding all hills in my training was not a good idea. Right, just on our first climb of the day. Steep one, not very friendly, but good fun. Working our way down now. Watching Bomb ahead of me, with the camera. So we're coming up to the 35 kilometre mark. We're averaging about 29 kilometres an hour. A bit slower than we hoped, but it's been into the headwind and we've just had a decent climb. But yeah, feeling good. Go on mate, how you feeling?
Feel fine, feel like legs are now warmed up after that hill. Got to start doing it faster.
Let's chug up this average speed. About 5 kilometres later, we got to the first big descent of the day. Smooth roads, big bends, and potential to pick up some decent speed. However, we got stuck behind a car who was stuck behind a cyclist who'd have gone down the hill faster if they'd walked. I'm all for cycling safe, but this annoyed me.
Right, coming up to 50k now. Oh, right, wrong gear. Coming up to 50k, about to get up to the second big climb of the day, and Aaron says it's not very friendly. Yeah, we're doing about 28 kilometers an hour average. It's below what we wanted to do, but we've been into some climbs and the headwind. Hopefully on the way back, that's when we pick up speed. So yeah, enjoying it so far, feeling good, getting the carbs in and the electrolytes, going through some pretty Cotswold villages like this. But yeah, right, 50k marker, let's get on with it. Yeah. Go on, Aaron. What's happening?
Winchcombe and got 3k climb. It's not going to be the hardest one. I think the next one after this is. So yeah, it's going to be a little settle into this.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. Doesn't look very friendly. Fucking hell. Right, chaps. What I did, pick up cycling. Walking's a nice hobby. Gaming's a nice hobby.
So this was the second big climb of the day, 3 kilometers long, only averaging about 8%. However, the Garmin did say it was getting up to 24% at some points. While I was sweating like crazy, overtaking people, Aaron shot off up ahead. I did catch up with him at the top and we got on with it. However, I did not enjoy that climb.
That one was not fun. Aaron just gone ahead. Go on, how's that? Good fun? Yeah. Bloody hell. Fucking Taddy Bagaccia. Alright, mate. Yeah. Find that one, mate.
Oh yeah, actually quite good. It's quite good fun. Got into a little rhythm. Definitely harder than the last hill.
The cars didn't help.
Yeah, the cars didn't help.
Got up to 22 degrees, 24 degrees some points. Yeah, right. Refuel, hopefully pick up some speed going downhill, because that really did kill the average speed. Yeah, right. See you.
So around the 55 kilometre mark, me and Aaron were just cruising along, and then 3 guys shot past us in some sort of chain gang. So we decided to copy suit, pick up the pace, and take turns on the front.
Right, Aaron's just said we've done climb 4 out of 9. Coming up to kilometre 70. And yeah, it's done, the Garmin's saying about 800 metres of climbing so far. But yeah, maybe that's a bit off. Feeling good, carbon up. We're coming up to the feed station in 20 kilometres maybe. Yeah, feeling good. A stretch would be alright. Hi guys. Hi guys.
This is where all the fast boys speed up.
Oh, maybe. I doubt it, not us. Yeah, feeling good.
Throughout this whole event, the cars were really on bad form. This car in specific would slow down around the cyclists and then accelerate, putting out fumes right in front of their faces. We also had a fair share of cars shouting at us, swearing at us, beeping at us, cutting us up. Really on poor form throughout the whole day. So around the 85 kilometre mark, Aaron and I were bombing it down a hill and it did not go to plan. His chain came flying off, some other cyclists pulled out in front of him and the road surface just turned to shit. So we slowed it down, put on the brakes and made our way back into the village.
Right, 87 kilometre mark, just gone down a nice steep hill. coming through back into some of the Cotswold villages now. How you feeling, Aaron?
Feeling good now that my chain's back on. I have to go really fast or something.
60 kilometers an hour and his chain comes off. But yeah, feeling good. My lower back's a bit achy. I think I've been in a sketchy position. But yeah, we're gonna get to the aid station in a few K. Oh shit, there's a climb. Alright, we'll get through this climb, then to the aid station, stretch out for a second. Yeah. That's mean. Putting a right angle at the bottom of a downhill is horrible.
Yeah.
Plums. So, just been to the 90-kilometer aid station. Lower back still a bit achy, stretched out, but yeah, filled up one more bottle of water. Should be enough to do the last 30k. Hopefully we can do that in an hour. That's a bit faster than the average speed we've been doing. But yeah, besides my back, I'm feeling decent. 30k to go, let's go. So we've been to the aid station. Aaron's filled up his back tyre. That was apparently had 20 psi of air. So
Now
yeah.
back at probably about 60, but probably lasts like that for about 5 minutes.
So yeah, you weren't doing too bad given that you had a flat tyre for the first 90k.
That's why you get thrown inserts if you have tubers.
There you go. How you feeling?
Feeling good, feel fine. I feel like now there's only 30k to go. Yeah, it doesn't matter, I think we've done all the hard hills.
Yeah, Garmin's saying one more climb.
One more climb.
Oh, and I think this is it, climb 6 of 6.
Nice.
Right,
Yeah, this is just 3K.
let's get on with it.
It's quite easy.
Alright, his rear tyre's gone flat again. So we're just stopping quickly to pump it up. Look at him with his gadgets. I want one of those. Silka, if you want to send me out of a pump triathlon Sam on Instagram. I think it's Silka. Right, another quick pit stop. Filling up the tyre again. 9k to go. It was pretty flat. It's just running on the, what's it called, the cushioning, whatever it is on the inside of his tyre. Yeah, lower back taken. Put in shift there. Yeah, it's not too bad. Thank you.
Over the last 10 kilometres, we tried to pick up the pace. However, the traffic increased and there was no way we were going to have the fast finish we'd hoped for. So we sat up and got chatting to the guys around us.
End the course. Yeah.
You're finished.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
It's not too bad.
Look at
What's that?
that's on the last about 90k.
I've done 90k on that. Really? And you're still going along like a bloody lunatic.
Did you find that?
I think it was really good. I think the course was actually really nice.
Yeah.
I think there were actually really big open roads that was good for like this amount of people. I think normally when I ride in the Cotswolds, it's like on dingy, horrible lanes with a bit of gravel on a road bike. So that made a bit of a change, and some good hills.
It was good fun, wasn't it? Yeah, there were two.
Yeah.
There were two steep hills.
Yeah.
But
I wish I had my tyre more sorted because I could have probably done a bit more of a harder,
yeah, you can see
harder
everyone's
ride.
fingerprints testing it out. Yeah,
It's like
there's got 10, 20 psi left in that bad boy. Yeah, it was good fun, wasn't it?
So here we are. It's a week on now, just finishing off this video. It We ended up finishing in a time of 4 hours and 35 with a moving time of 4 hours 22, averaging about 28 kilometers an hour, which isn't too bad given Aaron had a flat tire the whole time and I had an achy back for the last 60 kilometers. I really enjoyed this event. The course was great, the weather was great, the people doing the event were friendly, the support and the marshals were really helpful. In hindsight, we really should have started a bit earlier with the faster groups, and then we could have gotten the draft, would have been an easier ride, and we would have been closer to the 30 kilometers an hour, or the 4 hour mark, which would have been good fun. However, I did enjoy it. I would do it again. I do need to improve my training and include some hill climbs in there rather than avoiding them at all costs. I want to say thank you to Aaron for joining me. Thank you to Hannah for being the support crew and bringing the pizza for us at the finish line. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. See you in a bit.